So we'll be looking at a word problem today, and I'll read out the question. Twice a number increased by 5 is 11. What is the number? So looking at the solution, what we'll just simply do is, since we don't know the number, we'll say let the number be represented by the variable b. We can use any variable. We can use a, we can use b, c, we can use alpha, beta, we can use any variable. But for the purpose of this particular question, we're representing the unknown number as b. So twice this number implies 2 times b, which is 2b. And if 2b is increased by 5, it implies that 2b plus 5 is how it will be represented. And if this outcome is 11, it implies that 2b plus 5 is 11. So we'll be solving for b in this particular equation. The equation is 2b plus 5 is equals to 11. So the first thing we need to do in this equation is to identify like terms. Like terms are similar terms that can be grouped together in order to achieve some form of simplified form, that is simplification. Now if you look at the equation, you see 2b plus 5 is 11. 5 and 11 can be combined together and be simplified either by addition, in this particular case, or subtraction. Even if you say 2b plus 5, it still remains 2b plus 5 because they are not similar. And 2b cannot also be combined with 11 in this particular case because they can be added or subtracted in order to get something more simplified. I'll give you an example. If you have an apple and then you have 2 additional apples, so 1 apple plus 2 apples will give you what? 3 apples. Why? They are like terms. But if you have 1 apple and you have 10 bananas, so 1 apple plus 10 bananas still remains 1 apple plus 10 bananas. You can't simplify it further than that. So since we have identified the like terms, 5 and 11, we will group them as like terms. So we'll take the 5 to the right hand side, and it's plus 5 on the left hand side. By the time it crosses the equality sign, it becomes minus 5. So we have grouped it, so we'll simplify it further. So 2b now becomes 6. Why? Because 11 minus 5 can be simplified further to result in 6. So what we'll do now is to solve for b, and that will be simply achieved by dividing through by 2. That is, dividing through by the coefficient of b, which is 2. And if we do that, we'll just simply have 2b over 2 is equals to 6 over 2. And that gives us b is equals to 3. So the number we've solved for is 3. We'll just do a quick check to see how this applies. So twice a number, that is twice 3, is 3 times 2, which is 6. And if we increase 6 by 5, it is 6 plus 5, which is 11. And that satisfies the equation above, or the question above, where the outcome is 11. So solving the number for 3 is correct. Thank you.